When she passed away at the age of 96, her family walked into her quiet room. On one of the walls, they saw something unusual. It wasn't a photo, it wasn't a painting. It was 6 simple sentences written in her own handwriting. 6 secret tips she had lived by after turning 70. These weren't medical rules, they weren't complicated instructions, they were gentle reminders, words that helped her find peace and meaning in her later years. And today, I want to share those 6 tips with you. Because whether you are 60, 70, or even 80, these words might bring comfort, strength, and hope to your own journey. The first tip she wrote was this: walk slowly, but walk every day. Even when her legs became weak, she held onto the wall and took slow steps down her hallway. She believed that movement, no matter how small, was life itself. A walk doesn't need to be long or fast. Just standing, moving your feet, and feeling your body alive is enough. Each step is a quiet celebration of still being here. The second tip was, keep one friend to talk to. As she grew older, many friends passed away, and her days became quieter. But she always kept in touch with one neighbor. Even a short phone call brightened her evenings. She knew that loneliness can weigh heavier than age itself. One voice, one person who listens, is sometimes all we need to feel less alone. You don't need a crowd, you just need one true connection. The third tip she left on her wall was, don't complain about the past. She had her share of regrets, just like we all do. But she chose not to let them control her. Instead of filling her days with bitterness, she focused on the present moment. Complaining would not change what had already happened. What mattered was the day in front of her. She taught herself to let the past rest so she could live with more peace today. The fourth tip was, share something small every day. She never had much, but she always gave something. Sometimes it was fruit from her small garden. Other times it was simply a smile or a kind word. She believed giving, no matter how small, made life lighter. When we share even the simplest things, we remind ourselves that we are still connected to others and our lives still have value. The fifth tip she wrote was rest without guilt. As her body grew tired, she rested more often. She would nap under her favorite blanket in the afternoon without apologizing. She never felt guilty about needing more rest. She believed that resting was not a waste of life. It was part of life. As we age, our bodies ask for peace, and it is not weakness to listen, it is wisdom. And finally, her sixth tip was, thank the morning. Every day when she opened her eyes, she whispered the words, thank you. It didn't matter if the day was busy or slow, easy or hard. She believed gratitude was the secret to keeping her heart young. Each morning was a gift. Each sunrise was proof that life had not finished with her yet. When her family stood in that room and read those words, they realized she had left them more than advice. She had left them a way of living. 6 sentences written on a wall, but carrying a lifetime of wisdom. Her wall may now be empty, but her words remain alive. They remind us that even after 70, after 80, even after 90, life still holds meaning if we choose to walk, connect, forgive, share, rest, and give thanks. If this story touched your heart, share your thoughts in the comments. Write "Wisdom lives on" below and let us know where you're watching from. Because sometimes, the smallest words carry the greatest lessons.